welcome back to Persona 5 Royal. In the last episode, we discovered the place known as Mementos in the metaverse. Palace birthed by the cognitions of the masses. We also beat up a stalker, fixed his heart, and we also met a character named Jose, which I feel like we're going to see a lot later on. Hint, hint. This time, we're just going to do a few mundane things, because we can't really go back into the metaverse for a while, because we don't exactly have anything to do. So for now, we're actually just going to go downstairs, go into the bathroom, and clean up for a little bit.
Well then.
Oh.
Sorry. That should do it for now.
Coolio, more kindness points, always good. Now we have our day off here. First, hey, I saw you on the forum. Nice job sticking it to that stalker. My Phantom Aficionado website came in handy, didn't it? What are you talking about? It's okay, you don't have to say it. I know deep down in my heart that it was useful. Anyways, I'm in Shibuya right now. I'd love it if you could come hear me out about your future actions. I'll be waiting at the diner in Shibuya. You gotta swing by.
What is he up to?
How have things been? You know, with the special activities? Oops. Sorry about that. I haven't been getting a lot of sleep lately. I've been staying up managing the fan site all night. Every night. I think it's called PR.
Fan site?
The Phantom Thieves Aficionado website. Fan site for short. You need a catchy name if you want people to notice you. This is all a bit of P-Thieves propaganda. Basically, there's no point to taking down bad guys if nobody's gonna know about it. That's why I've started a blog for posts from people you guys saved, while filtering out the haters. We need the Phantom Thieves to be seen in the proper light if we want to make the name popular, right?
Yeah, makes sense. You done good, kid.
Really? Just hearing you say that makes my all-nighters worth it. So, actually, I really want to know how you punish people. Don't worry, I'm not gonna ask. It wouldn't be any fun if you just up and told me. After all, the Phantom Thieves have a reputation for being secretive. I wish I could be more like you guys somehow. But I'll still be here to draw attention to the stuff you do. You can leave that part to me. I'm gonna use my fan site to promote the Phantom Thieves and weed out any negative comments. Your popularity is gonna be at my mercy. Or, my fingertips. It's like I'll be your strategic image management representative, so to speak.
Sounds cool. Thanks, Mishima. Mishima?
I knew you'd understand. Anyway, I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure that title's more than just for show. I've gotta say though, managing the Phantom Thieves' reputation is tiring work. The forum gets all sorts of weird posts, including tons of things unrelated to reforming society. It'd defeat the purpose of the site if the truth of the Phantom Thieves was buried among all that garbage. Oh, but you don't need to worry. I'll sort through all the trash. Speaking of which, I've actually already found some worthwhile info about our very own school. Our quest to boost your popularity can start close to home. I'll give it my all.
Mishima seems motivated. Cool. Yuki Mishima. Level 2. Advancing Mishima's confidant. Basically, it's saying that we'll have special requests that we have to go to mementos to fulfill, and we have to finish some requests to advance Mishima's confidant, along with hanging out with him.
I might be overworking myself, though. Man, I'm exhausted. I think I'd fall asleep on the spot if I weren't talking to you. I should head home. See you later.
Oh, Amamiya? Oh shoot, I missed that. Wow. Listen to this. I was checking the fan site earlier and found a bunch of hater comments about the Phantom Thieves. It got me so mad. I'm not even sleepy anymore. At this point, I might as well pull an all-nighter fighting back. Nice hustle, image manager. It's Strategic Image Management Rep. The title is important. Try to remember the whole thing, okay? I'm not gonna remember that. Well, I'm gonna work my butt off. Just watch me. Well, duty calls. Better set out for the Battle of the Fan Site. Time for a wild night of modding and banning. Weirdo, but I guess he could be useful.
Hey!
Your midterms are coming up, right? Oh my god, aren't they? Better make sure you study. What about that diner in Shibuya that Mishima told you about? Could be a good place for studying, right? You have permission to go out at night, so no time like the present.
Well then.
That reminds me, the home shopping program is airing today. You want to check out the TV? Sure. Hi everyone, it's time to do some shopping. Here's what we've got for you today. Here we go, the relaxation set. Everything you need for when you're not feeling your best. 1 recover oil, 1, oh my god, I can't read that. 3 alert capsules. But that's not all, there's more. Next we have a bio-nutrient set. Great for anyone with a green thumb or a love of plants. 1 mega fertilizer and 5 garden energy. What a steal! And now it's just bye. I'm gonna buy the bio-nutrient set. Oh, another buyer's just called in. Thank you so much. Oh, they sold out. The last customer was extraordinarily lucky. We'll try to get your order to you as quickly as possible. Goodbye for now.
Well then.
Cool. Now, we go back to Shibuya. We go to the beef bowl shop. Almost forgot. We're going to go to the underground walkway first. We're going to go to get a drink. Welcome! Would you like some fresh fruit juice? Since today is Sunday, we also have Ichiryusai for sale. That's quite a color. I would not want to drink that. Nice chugging. That's how you do it.
Nice!
Good job. It's watching you try so hard. Thanks. Charm up. Let's go. Oh, it's guts, I lied. Okay, now that you're healthy, let's go somewhere else. Yeah, we're gonna go to the beef bowl shop. Because there's something that we need to do. I think I actually have to go back over here first, so I'm gonna check this real quick. I'm gonna talk to...
Please, consider what I have to say.
There have been far too many incidents recently to ignore. Can anyone deny this? The runaway train incident, the mysterious psychotic breakdowns, the school with a corrupt teacher. We have yet to discover the truth of it all. The apathy that permeates society is a direct result of negligence of our government and the media. You're listening quite attentively. Are you interested in politics? I'm just passing by.
I see.
Ah, crap.
The most important.
I'm a monkey. Okay. Now he says he's gonna go to the beef bowl shop. We're gonna go to the beef bowl shop. I don't know if you actually have to talk to him to trigger it, but I'd rather do it just in case. Uh-oh.
What did you say?
Hey, look, there's a ton of customers coming in all of a sudden. You're gonna be bombarded with orders at this rate. Make sure you memorize them all. 1 medium natto bowl. 1 medium Hugo Rao. I can't pronounce that. Hugo Rao bowl, large, please. Large natto bowl, please. Okay.
Yes.
Medium natto. Medium HGR.
Hey.
Large HGR.
Nice.
And a large Naruto.
Well.
Not Naruto bowl. We got it all. Now we get this. You appear to have a difficult time there. Can't you ask your manager to hire more people? You were extremely busy. Employees being overworked is becoming a real problem in the workplace. That's concerning. I should remember this.
Well then, I'll see you
I'll
again.
leave my payment here. Thank you for the food.
Hey.
Wasn't that the politician who gives speeches in front of the station? He was worried about employees in the workplace, huh? Well, I think he knows who you are now. We should go to the station square again sometime soon.
My.
Whoa, good work. Seems there were a lot of customers today, but you handled it well on your own. We're as crowded today as we usually get on Yakiniku Day. I wonder if there was an event happening nearby. I tried to see if I was pronouncing that right. I paid you a little extra. Good work. Keep it up. Ooh, nice.
Man.
You were amazing today, dealing with so many orders. Sure, it was rough, but I think you handled it quite proficiently. Let's go. Proficiency up. Phew. Well, I guess we should go home soon. Is this cheating on LeBlanc? Because now I'm working at a beef bowl shop?
What?
Whoa. What's up with the goggles? You going snowboarding or something? I hear the cedar's blooming later than usual. Climate change and what have you. Ugh. Pollen allergies suck. I couldn't go to the mountains even if I wanted to. My eyes and nose would gush like rivers. That sounds awful.
Seems pretty rough.
Pollen allergies. It's a pollen warning. In the top left, it's a momentous thing.
Morning.
What's up?
Actually, I've been having this feeling that someone's watching me. No, it can't be. Oh, maybe I just can't shake off the feeling of infiltrating a palace. At the palace, we're always cautious of not being noticed, you know? So it has to be my imagination. Yeah.
Hey, don't you think the atmosphere at school's kind of different now? You mean with there being no Kamoshida? Yeah, nobody ever talked about him out in the open like this before. I'm gonna say that's true, but I haven't really been here long. I wish someone would just thank us for it or something. Either way, everything has worked out for the best. After all, Kamoshida's actually been punished for his crimes. That's a victory enough for me. No, I agree. I wonder what's gonna happen to him now. I mean, he's a famous criminal at this point, right? He's gonna have to deal with people hating him forever. That might be true, but I don't have any sympathy for him. He got what he deserved, for sure. cold-hearted. Hey, I have some new info for you. I saw it on the fan site, but I've heard about it at school too. Anyway, there's a guy at school whose bullying has gone too far. I want to help the victim, but that's impossible for me. But I bet the Phantom Thieves could do something about it. I mean, you already changed the heart of that stalker, so this should be a breeze, right? Piece of cake. You're amazing. The bully is a brown-haired guy frequently seen standing outside front of the school gate entrance. And from what I can tell, his name is Daisuke Takanashi. I know you can handle this.
Yep.
Got some info from Mishima. Let's head to the hideout. We're all here. You want to go to Mementos, right? What are you talking about? Don't we need to study for exams?
Let's go!
Don't worry about that stuff. Let's ignore the details and just go charging head first. That's easy for you to say. We don't even have a target.
Let's go.
That's actually not a problem anymore. Some intel has come in from Mishima.
All right.
Ooh, perfect timing. Let's just go in right now then. You'll really do anything to avoid studying, huh? We could go to Mementos. This is just saying that we need to discuss the requests by viewing them. Or holding a meeting, I believe. Nope. You view requests. Alright, do you remember the most important step the Phantom Thieves need to take before we steal someone's heart?
What?
Come on, just tell us. Oh, do you mean the calling card? But wait a sec. Did we summon the last time? Treasure materializes when we change the target to subconscious with a calling card. That's the rule when dealing with the palace. But in Mementos, it seems like we can just go for the target immediately.
What?
Wait, what? We don't need a calling card or nothing? Something else already exists that fulfills that role. Fortunately for Ash, Mishima put a comment up on the forum saying the Phantom Thieves are coming. For a small target, that's enough of a calling card. That alone will put some fear in them for a while. Even that Nakanohara must have seen Mishima's comments about him on the fan site. And that's why they're not picked him up.
Huh?
Can we really leave something that important to someone else? The desires of the Memento shadows are nothing compared to those of the palace rulers. Still, we need to unanimously agree on our target. No ignoring the rules, even for smaller ones. Anyway, let's get discussing the intel we've gathered. The intel is on an arrogant brown-haired bully. He's a student at Shujin Academy. I think they've gone a little too far for just bullying, though. He's abusing and blackmailing kids.
I'm gonna make him pay.
It's the perfect target. Come on, let's take him out. Down. Are you sure you aren't just excited to go to Mementos? And again, you can't really leave a guy like that be. We should go. No objections, right? We're good to go if you're okay with it. That's a unanimous decision. Alright, all that's left now is to take down the target of Mementos. We will. Later. Guess I'll go home and study. We are going to, instead, make sure I have a Death Arcana persona. I do. I'm going to go to the clinic. Because I want to talk to Miss Tai Takemi.
Allergies are so annoying.
How are your allergies? I have a good medicine for them. This one does should take care of them, in theory. So, what are you here for today? I want to do a clinical trial. I made some more refinements to the medicine. Could I have you come in? I feel like I can become closer to Takemi thanks to the death persona McCoy. I feel like my bond with Takemi will grow stronger soon. So, what are you gonna do? Want to hang out with Takemi? Let's do it!
Well then.
In that case, go into the exam. So this is Takemi Medical Clinic of Internal Medicine. I'm glad it's still open. Sorry, I have a child I need to have examined. Looks like I have a patient with an emergency.
And?
So, why come here? Why aren't you under the care of another hospital? I've heard rumors about this place. I'd like for you to examine her. She was diagnosed with bronchitis, but the medicine she was given hasn't been working at all. She has a fever that won't go away, and she's losing weight because she's not hungry. A young girl losing weight is definitely not good. You should go to a bigger hospital. I can't provide a thorough examination here. We've been going to a big hospital, University Hospital at East Shinjuku, but all they tell us is that it's persistent bronchitis. A university hospital in East Shinjuku? The doctor there performs exams like he's on an assembly line. I think he's famous or something. A famous doctor, huh? I'm just a general practitioner out here in the sticks. As you can see, I don't even have any staff. But wait, I've heard there's a medicine that can only be acquired here. Please, I'll pay you. Please at least just examine her.
Hey!
Hold on. Doctor, my chest really hurts. Dr. Takemi will help. What? Doctor. Fine. Is your vision blurry? How about your throat? Does it hurt? No signs of swelling. Are you sure you've told me everything about her symptoms and treatments you've tried so far? Yes, I'm sure.
Hello?
Hello? Uhara-san? Is Dr. Schweitzer there? There's something I'd like to ask him about a case that was in last month's medical journal. I see. Guess the ones in stock will have to do. There's a shelf by the reception desk. Bring the contents of the second drawer into the exam room. You'll need to help me administer the medicine. Also, bring the beaker with the red label in the fridge, a towel, wash basin, and measuring spoon.
Fine.
Well, what are you waiting for? Get moving. Thank you so much. I didn't expect her to recover so quickly. It was a very unique strain of an infectious disease. I can't be detected by conventional exams. I temporarily suppressed the symptoms. We'll just make adjustments as her condition improves. Okay, that'll be 1 million yen for today. A million yen? That's outrageous! You're completely taking advantage of... I mean, alright, I agreed to pay. You don't take credit cards, do you? I'll go draw some cash right now.
What?
Huh? Wait, you're actually gonna pay? By the way, that famous doctor you mentioned earlier, was it Medical Chief of Staff Oyamada? Yes, are you familiar with him? I knew it. In that case, I'll make this free of charge. Free? Well, you seem happy. Doesn't it feel good? Treating his patient without permission.
By the way,
thanks for your outburst earlier. Going to perform a very special exam on you today. So is he your assistant? He seems awfully young. Yes, my assistant, guinea pig. He's about to put in a lot of hard work today, aren't you? I feel like my bond with Takemi is growing even deeper. Boom shakalaka, baby.
All right.
One of my favorite little social link cutscenes. Doctor, can I go back to school tomorrow? Not for a while. You just start eating and regain your health first, or strength first. Can you do that for me? Yes, thank you, doctor. Don't mention it. Your turn. I wonder what kind of response you'll have this time. Maybe you won't even be able to make it home. I feel like cooperating in that shady clinical trials increased my guts.
bye.
Okay, Good work today. God, can we step on me, please? Okay. How you feeling now? Today's drug was kind of a rough one, huh? But maybe it was just because my careless little... It was just what my careless little guinea pig deserved, huh? Especially after approving that girl's consultation without my permission. I'll reflect on my mistakes, I guess. Good boy. I'm not letting this go. I'm only letting this go today. Don't pull anything like that again. The drug does seem to be more stable compared to the earlier stages, though. It's probably thanks to your cooperation. Feels like I'm almost there, so try not to die just yet, okay? Alright, take care.
Ah, you're back.
Easy. Well, think of it. The guy who approached you in the beef bowl shop was a politician, right? Apparently, he gives speeches at Shibuya Station, but you can't judge a book by its cover.
Yo.
Another box came for you today.
Hey!
What'd you get? Got my fertilizer. First, I'm gonna go. Ooh, I got text messages. This is the fun part where do I decide to study with On, or do I actually go talk to my guide, the street orator? I think. What books do I have to read? Oh.
Hey!
Art of Charm, A Learning Dancer, Thought, Buchiko's Story, Tidying the Heart, Yonga Walker, 04. How close am I to improving my knowledge? I will check. This is the indecisive part. Definitely close to improving my knowledge. I think I'm gonna study with On for tonight. Exams are such a downer. Already bummed out about tests coming up. I'm in trouble for anything that's not English. I haven't been studying at all. Oh, maybe we can make up some progress if we keep an eye on each other. Want to study together? You bet. That long sentence is tough. Try to think about what the underlined section means. Are you starting to understand how to dissect these problems? It's pretty tough. You're lucky enough to get a private lesson from Lady On. Just appreciate it and study, okay? Simp. Little simp cat. Oh, rank up.
All right.
That's not it.
I'm actually not so good at this because of I'm actually not so good at the time abroad. Anyway, time to study. Here we go. Do you think you could help me with my math next?
Let's get back.
I'm so tired. Let's go home. Girl, you studied for 10 minutes.
It looks like you're attending school seriously.
What else would I be
You also seem
doing?
pretty close with Takamaki-san if you're both coming to school together. You just transferred here, though. I guess you two really click.
We're in the same class, ma'am.
I see. You seemed a lot closer than that yesterday morning. I heard she was a victim of Mr. Kamoshida. But was that all there was to it? Either way, closer inspection should clear everything up. Goodbye.
What a little weirdo. God, I hope she doesn't become a main character. Hint, hint.
Ahem.
Exams start tomorrow. Are you all ready?
Shall we begin?
Now then, picking up from last time, the end of the Heian period marks the rise of the samurai, which I'm sure you've been waiting for. As described in the Tale of the Heike, it was a time when all that was great would fall from grace. It wasn't unusual for the heroes of yesterday to be struck down as rebels of the present day. By the way, sympathizing with the loser of the week is called Magistrate's patronage. The term came from Minamoto no Yoshitsune's position, and it also became a way of referring to him as well. Alright, Amamiya-kun.
Do you know the answer?
You know the time period Yoshitsune was active in, don't you? Do I? He was just talking about it, wasn't he? The Heian period.
Correct.
That's right. He supported his brother Yoritomo during the Heian period, but despite his contributions in defeating the Taira, he was driven out by his brother and ultimately executed. However, in the centuries that followed, Yoshitsune became more popular as a tragic hero. Game's easy. Rather than siding with the one who has overwhelming power, people prefer the underdog opposing them. It's sort of like rooting for a minor league baseball team instead of an all-star major league one.
Yep.
I might have screwed up just a little bit,
What are your thoughts?
but who cares? If you're confident in your exams, you could always liven the day up and head to Mementos. It'd be nice if we could get some info on a target before we went, though. Ooh, instant messages. Let's hang out with Ryuji for a bit. What are you doing right now? I'm still hanging out in the hallway. Let me know if something comes up.
Yo.
Oh, hold on. I see main character in the background.
Come on.
You're right.
Was there anything else that caught your attention? Was he acting any different after that strange posting went up? I think he was the same as always, but I'm not sure. I heard he's dangerous, so I try to keep my distance from him. You're a problem, ma'am.
Yo.
Okay. We're gonna hang out with Ryuji for a bit.
Wanna get going?
Oh heck yeah, I love protein lovers.
It's gotta be it.
Here we are, protein lovers gym. It's pay per visit, so you don't gotta worry about any bullshit contracts or nothing. The equipment's kinda crappy, but they got tons of variety. Plus it's real damn cheap. Totally worth it, even without a pool or hot tub.
By the way.
Oh yeah, he brings stuff? Protein powder? Hell yeah, man! If you want to beef up, you gotta... Wait, that ain't it. I'm talking about spare undies. Getting back into your sweaty clothes after a nice hot shower is like the grossest goddamn thing. Oh, but don't go getting your hopes up. No way I'm gonna let you use mine.
Wanna get going?
Anyway, let's head in. Heck yeah. Phew. My form's coming back, but I don't got any stamina. Sakamoto?
Morning.
Ikeda-senpai, what's bonkin'? Bonkin'? You say the strangest things. Is that how you greet a friend? I've been trying to come with some cool new slang. Maybe it'll catch on. You can't just do that. Ow! Oh, and you don't need to call me senpai anymore. I've already graduated, remember? Haven't seen you before. Were you on the track team? Him? He's a friend. By the time he showed up, the track team was already, you know. Speaking of, how's your leg? I'm managing. How about you, senpai? You still running? I actually joined my university's track team. I You'd think I would have quit entirely after what happened. About that, I'm real sorry. No, I should be the one apologizing. I was supposed to be the leader of our team, yet I just resigned myself to Kamoshida's will. That's because you needed him to write you a letter of rec, right? You're just looking out for your future, but I still managed to F it up anyway. Kamoshida clearly never intended on writing me a letter of recommendation. You were just his excuse not to. And honestly, I enjoy where I am now. The track team isn't anything special, but it's perfect for me. So in truth, I should be thanking you for what you did, Sakamoto. Senpai. I've always regretted not doing more to protect you guys. I heard some good news recently. The shooting track team's being reinstated.
For real?
I mean, Kamoshida confessed all the horrible stuff he did, right? I guess the school got the old team together and told them they want to try starting it up again. Nobody told me that. Huh, odd. The rumors got as far as me, and I'm not even a student anymore. Anyway, I heard they're going to get Mr. Yamauchi as their new advisor.
Huh?
Yamauchi? Hold up. That Yamauchi? Yep, the one who is basically Kamoshida's lapdog. Apparently he volunteered. He's really enthusiastic about pulling the track team up from the ashes. He is. You know, now that the team is being reinstated, there's no need for any bad blood, right? Why don't you go talk to them? I'm sure they could use someone with your passion. Yeah. So, the track team's coming back. Good for them. Do you want to rejoin them? I don't know. For real though, I'm glad the team's coming back. It's sweet that Nakaoka and them can start training again. But I'm still worried about their advisor, Yamauchi. He's basically like a mini Kamoshida. So he's an asshole. Basically. He'd always yell at us at practice, but then be a huge kiss ass when our parents were around. Ugh, I can't believe a moron like that it's gonna be advising the track team. He doesn't even teach PE. He's gotta be up to something. I'll do some research. There's a chance I'm gonna need your help too, okay? You'd better lend me a hand if I need it, yeah? I'll be counting on you. I feel like my bond with Ryuichi is growing deeper. Heck yeah.
Alright.
Already halfway through. Alright, we don't got time to be messing around here anymore. Let's head home. Wait, I gotta shower first.
See ya.
See ya. I should have just let him say it. Oh, dumb. Not a dog. No. Yo, what's bonking? About that stuff today. Can't really let myself be happy about the track team starting up again. Like I said earlier, there's just something fishy about Yamauchi being the advisor. But I mean, if anything happens, I know you got my back, so I ain't too worried. Don't worry, I gotcha. Thanks, man. I knew I could count on you. I mean, we don't know for sure if anything sketchy's going on. But when I get these gut feelings, they're usually right. Well, if I hear anything, I'll hit you up. Okay, later. Alright. For today,
You're back.
we got a message from Yuji. I'm not going to answer that. We're going to do a crossword puzzle. We're going to play a little. What are the May Blues? That's a great question. What are the May Blues? I think May blues are showers. There's no way. It's not. Apparently it's something called... I hate the way I completely forgot how to operate this. Something called malaise. I've got it. The answer is malaise. Malaise. In Japan, the May blues are named as such due to the change of seasons, the number of people who number of people who fall ill after the long holiday April's end. I'm so sorry. I'm so stupid. Similar terms are used across the world. Students in the USA get the September blues after summer vacation, while the UK has the January blues to contend with.
All right.
Cool.
I see. Nice.
And now we are going to go and we are going to talk to a one Mr. Street Orator. If I could hit the right button. Oh, you can see the pollen in the air. I never noticed that. A famous teacher caught sexually harassing students. It's hard to trust the adults in the world. That's why I poured my soul into this song. To help restore our hope, I give you Breaking School. Breaking class schedules. Breaking, time to go home. Be firm, be strong, don't lose resolve. Who the hell hid my slippers? I'll find you. I'll fill your desk with fried dough. Thanks. Thanks, baby. Can you feel the passion of my soul? I felt it. Yeah, rock on. Don't be late for school, got it? It's literally like 6 o'clock in the afternoon. Let's talk to a Mr. Street Orator.
Please consider what I have to say.
There have been far too many incidents recently to ignore. Can anyone deny this? The runaway train incident, the same things over and over again. You listening quite intensively. Are you a student? I'm delighted to captivate someone that young. I've seen some of you. Oh yeah, you're working. Before stop, I have a lot of perseverance for a young person.
If you'd like.
Well, if you're interested, I could use your help. I want to change the state of this country, and to do so, I need the power of the youth. However, due to certain regulations, I can't offer a job to a student. I was thinking you could learn some things if you chose to attend a few of my speeches, though. I'd be glad to. Really, that would be helpful indeed. Well then, would you mind telling me your name and contact information? You're a student from Shujin Academy. It's nice to meet you. I'm Toranosuke Yoshida. I used to be a member of the Diet, but no longer. In the past 20 years, I've lost 7 straight elections. This isn't good. I'm drawing on the negative right before my speech. Well then, I hope I can count on your help immediately.
Everyone.
The lines of what is considered right and wrong in society today have been blurred. With common sense no longer our guide, we make decisions based on our selfish wants and desires. This has resulted in a deluge of self-centered people who delight in taking advantage of the weak. However, even in this modern day and age, it is imperative that we act in the best interests of all. A world where it is acceptable to trample on the rights of others for your own benefit. A world where the young exist only to be exploited is a world that must be changed. Easy for him to say. Old-timers like me have our hands full taking care of ourselves. He's actually making some good points, but he's a no-name. He probably won't get too far. Nothing's going to change. We'll just keep getting exploited. What's this wannabe politician blathering about now? He isn't even affiliated with the party. How about you just leave the matters of the state to the capable hands of the Liberal Co-Prosperity Party? You mustn't base your decision on whom to support merely according to the party they belong to. Ah, shut up already. You're just a washed-up politician. If I am chosen to represent the will of the people, then I am fully prepared to, in the best interests of all, save the blathering for when you get elected. If you get elected.
Thank you.
Thank you. That is all for today. Well, what do you think of my speech? The best interests of all?
I'm glad.
Indeed. Do you feel the same? Such as I am, I'd like to believe that I'm capable of giving a moving speech. However, there are times like today when the audience has a difference of opinion on the topic. Some feel I should concentrate on getting elected before I worry about others. Do you agree? Well, no matter what I say, or no matter what you do, you have my support.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's encouraging to know that my message has won you over. Besides, I've grown quite accustomed to those types of reactions.
No.
Although, I don't know if that is necessarily a good thing. Regardless, no matter what they say, I must continue on. I think I can learn a lot by listening to Yoshida's speeches.
Well then, I shall see you again soon.
Perhaps I'll ask for your impressions again sometime. Pretty sure that grim-faced man's voice changed 3 times in the past 2. Can't believe this. A school assembly during exam week? The hell are they thinking? It's the day after tomorrow, right? Wonder if it's gonna be about Mr. Kamoshida again. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I can't believe the school is messing with our schedules like this. I don't care. I don't care what it's about. It's gonna have nothing to do with our students. I wish they'd stop dragging us into their mess.
Seems pretty rough.
A mandatory assembly during exam week, huh? Sounds rough for all of you. I definitely just gave that guy a girl voice, and I couldn't back down. You heard me realize that way too late.
Well,
Now then,
begin?
let the first day of exams begin. What historical figure inspired the idiom of favoring the magistrate? That would be Minamoto? Yoshitsune. It's Yoshitsune, right?
Ooh, we can do this!
That sounds about right. That's the confirmation. Let's see, an essay question? This looks tough, but let's calm down and think it through. Provide the reason why Minamoto no Yoshitsune is viewed as a hero. Yoshitsune had a brother, right? I think his name was Minamoto no Yoritomo. Yeah, that's the one. Yoshitsune worked under Yoritomo. He did a lot for his brother. They ended up coming into conflict. In the end, when they had to oppose each other, Yoritomo won, right? Yeah, Yoshitsune committed suicide after being exiled by his brother. Even though he lost, Yoshitsune is the one who went down in history as a hero. It's probably because people tend to sympathize less with figures in power and sympathize more with the weak, the underdog. Yeah, not just any weak person though. People love rooting for an underdog who stands up to powerful oppressors, and Yoshitsune did that to his brother. So the reason Yoshitsune is treated as a hero is because he stood up against the powerful Yoritomo.
Yep.
You finished in time.
Ahem.
Time is up. Put down your pencils and put your hands under your desks. And during exam week, or exam 3 days in a row, we skip evenings.
Let's get started.
Today is the second day of exams. You may begin. Which brain function is responsible for the phenomenon of seeing an illusion in this figure? It is cognition? Is it cognition? I think it's cognition. It's cognition. Which of the following maps can you paint without any adjacent areas being the same color? It's the map of the world, right? Or is it a map of Japan? It's a trick question, it's both.
Ooh, we can do this.
Okay.
Okay, class, let's get started.
Does everyone have a test? Then you may begin. Name the book that defined malefactor as the chief factor in the progress of the human race. It's the Devil's Dictionary.
Ooh, we can do this.
And finally, what character archetype refers to a mysterious and seductive woman, typically with ulterior motives? A femme fatale.
Ooh, we can do this.
And just like that, the exam is over, or the exams are over, and we got all of them right. We have assembly now. Woo!
Ever since that specific incident, many of you have voiced concerns that I could not bear to ignore. We believe the mental health of our student body is absolutely vital, so we've acquired the services of a therapist. The floor is yours, Doctor.
Isn't he hot?
It's nice to meet you all.
Whoa, his voice is sexy.
Oh.
My name is... Huh? My name is Takuto Maruki. Thank you for welcoming me to your school. No need to be formal with me, though. I'm just here to counsel anyone who's interested. You can even call me Doc, if that would help you feel more comfortable. Any assistance you need, I'll be... Oh. I guess I'm not really any good for helping with money problems.
Thank you, Dr. Maruki.
Yo. You ever expect this place to actually give a shit about our mental health?
Well, our school's made national news. Maybe they figured they'd look even worse if they didn't do anything for us.
And Dr. what's his name?
Maruki.
Yeah, wasn't that guy just basically clowning it up on stage? You really think he'll do us any good?
Ryuji.
Hey there.
Sorry.
Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san, right? And that must make you.
How do you know our names?
Well, I was informed of certain students before beginning my tenure here. Those that had, previous interactions with Mr. Kamoshida. It must have been especially tough for you after having just transferred here.
Yeah. To think I'd end up in a castle. It's kind of crazy.
A castle?
You idiot!
Oh, looks like this guy didn't get much sleep last night.
So, what do you want with us?
Ah, yes, I'd forgotten. I know I already offered my services to the student body earlier, but would you three be interested in counseling?
Nope, not at all.
Huh?
How's that surprising?
You were just a touch more emphatic about it than I'd expected. Ah, but if you come to my office, you can have free snacks. All you can eat.
Oh, heck
Would
yeah.
be nice, but there's still plenty to be had. So, how about it?
Tell me more of these snacks, you say.
Hey! Don't fall for that!
To be frank, I've been explicitly ordered to provide counseling to the students directly involved with Mr. Kamoshida. It's in the school's interests. For its students.
Ah, the school's interest, huh?
I know that asking you to be open with a complete stranger like myself is a lot. Making this mandatory wouldn't do you any good either. Might as well turn it into a worthwhile experience. Ooh, I know. If you attend my counseling sessions, I'll teach you different ways to improve your mental acuity. Like ways to hone your concentration before exams, or not getting nervous on dates. How's that sound?
Mental training. If I make good use of this, it may aid in our Phantom Thieves activities too.
There's also snacks.
All right, enough with the snacks. So, which way are you leaning?
No harm in a little chat.
I guess it'd just be more trouble for us if we didn't go.
Yeah.
Really? Then, I guess it's a deal. I'll be in the nurse's office. Feel free to come by whenever it's convenient for you.
Well, we should get going.
Okay, I'll see you later. Thanks for taking my counseling into consideration. Now that we have a deal, I promise I'll do my best to help you.
I made a deal with Maruki. Time back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity.
It's hard to believe an ordinary high school student could accomplish such grandiose heists. One would need a heart of steel, unaffected by outside influences, and prepared to act without hesitating. There has to be someone who helped strengthen your mental state. Sound like somebody you know? Give me a name.
I don't have to give you anything, lady.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the Councilor persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Wow, the Councilor is the Councilor Arcana. That's crazy.
All right. What's the holdup, dude?
Sorry for keeping you like this. Well then.
Okay, quiet down.
Alright, settle down. I have an addendum to the earlier assembly regarding the counseling you've all been offered. The counselor will be available to you starting after school today, in the nurse's office. Dr. Maruki will only be posted here through November, so be sure to speak with him as soon as you feel the need. For the majority of you, it's your choice whether or not you see him, but there are a few students I'll speak with later. The school decided visits to Dr. Maruki will be mandatory for these individuals. Yo, you guys gonna go for it? What, the counseling? It kinda sounds like we're being forced to. I told Maruki I'd do it, but I don't know if I'm really that into the idea, you know? Nah, we don't have much of a choice. Yeah. Probably better not to draw more attention to ourselves anyway. I think I'm gonna try going today. Counseling, eh? Lady On's right. Make sure you visit him so you don't draw any attention to yourself, okay?
Yes. Welcome.
Welcome. Are you here for a counseling session? Yeah, is now a bad time? Not at all. It's always a good time, so long as I'm not already listening to another student. I'm so glad you're here. Would you care for a snack?
Well, shall we begin?
Oh, but first, just relax, alright? I'm only here to listen to whatever you wish to talk about.
Yes.
Sure. Although, I really only have one thing on my mind right now anyway. Yes, I'd say that makes perfect sense. But don't force yourself into talking with me. You could even just grab some snacks and be on your way if you wanted. No, it's alright. I know I need to talk to someone about this anyway. That is, if you're willing to listen to the super long story. I absolutely am. Take all the time you need. I see. That's such a horrible thing to do to someone. Yes, that's why I wanted to get even with him. For Shiho. And at first, I thought Kamoshida had to face the same fate Shiho was going to put herself through. But what?
Right.
Later, I realized that wasn't right. If he did take his own life, it wouldn't undo Shiho's suffering. In fact, it'd just give him the easy way out.
Right.
Is that so? You know, you're quite the wise, level-headed young woman, Takamaki-san. Huh? I think you've got the wrong... Nope. In fact, I think you're wiser than I was at your age. I wasn't anywhere near as mature as you are now. It's not like I did anything special, though. If I hadn't gone through my own share of hell, I don't think I'd be so mature either. I see. So, what's on your mind now? Right
let
now?
me think.
I'm just hoping Shiho will get better quickly. We both suffered a lot, but I just want to get back to laughing and having fun together like we used to. At this point, I don't give a rat's ass about Kamoshida.
Yeah.
Now there's a healthy outlook. You can't change the past, but still want to keep your chin up and press onward. Is that the gist of it? Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, it'd definitely be better if none of this happened at all, but...
Quite.
I definitely agree with you there. But it's impossible to wipe every tragedy from history.
Yeah.
If only, right? Everyone would be so much happier if we could actually do that. Oh, it seems I lost track of the time. We should wrap things up here for today. Thank you so much for coming to see me. Oh no, thank you. I feel a ton better now that that's all off my chest.
Be careful, okay?
Ha, good to hear. You deserve it. Feel free to stop by again anytime.
Okay, I'm gonna get going.
Will do. See you around. Well, I went in for counseling. You're going soon too, right, Ren? How'd it go? Well, it honestly wasn't as rough as I was expecting. I think you should just go and give it a shot. Dr. Maruki's easier to talk to than you'd think. Okay, see you tomorrow. Yeah, it's our turn. You get to hear more of my terrible Maruki impression.
How are you?
Hello. Are you here for a session as well? Yeah, that's right. Is that so? Dr. Maruki is a wonderful counselor. I've actually been seeing him for a while, before he ever came to Shujin. Oh? I didn't know you two were acquainted. Don't go overselling me too hard though, Yoshizawa-san. I'm really nothing special. Well, I need to get going. Please excuse me. I'll miss you.
Alright then.
What say we get started?
Welcome.
Welcome. Thank you for coming. We made a deal. Well, I'll try to make sure it's worth the trouble.
I see.
I see. Thank you. I think I've gotten a good grasp of the situation you're in, Amamiya-kun. Well, full disclosure, the school gave me a brief rundown of the circumstances surrounding your transfer here. So much for my privacy. I'm glad you've got a sense of humor about it, but yes, it's not exactly kind to you. I'm sorry.
So,
now that you've told me more about yourself, I think I've realized something. Seems like you've largely been able to reconcile your internal world with your external one. I should note, that's really, truly impressive. Even most adults can't reliably manage that. How to put it? You know how everyone has an internal reality, right? Some conception of themselves they're striving for. Like wanting to be a model student or wanting to be loved and relied on. That kind of thing. But that idealized reality and the one in actuality are often far apart. That gap is responsible for a lot of people's pain. Not everyone can ace their exams, and not everyone can be the heroes they wish they could be. You've already been through so much. That kind of suffering is usually enough to twist people up into dark places. But you're standing up to it. And confronting a tough, painful reality, to me, that's incredibly admirable. Then again, maybe that's a little weird for you to hear from a guy you just met, huh? But it sounds right. Not even deflecting self-deprecation. You really are strong, Amamiya-kun.
I'm sorry.
Well, let's see. Sorry that went on longer than I expected. Somehow the conversation just took on a life of its own, I guess.
Say.
Hey, I've actually got one last request. Do you mind?
You know,
I'm actually doing certain research along with my duties as a counselor. It's not quite like counseling, more like a type of psychological treatment. Basically, it's a project to learn more about people's metaphorical hearts. What they think, how they feel.
How about it?
If I get far enough with it, I think it'll be able to help a lot of people. So, what?
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. I guess my point is, I'd like to ask you to help me with that research. All you'd have to do is listen to my theories and then tell me if they spark any ideas or realizations on your end. Please, anytime's good for me. I can work around your schedule. And, we got a lot of snacks too. You can have them. They're yours. Well, okay. Really? Yes, you're a lifesaver.
Well,
let's see. I know. Maybe I could teach you some tips for mental training. I happen to know a lot on the subject. I'm sure I can cook up some special regimen for you. If you're dedicated enough, I'm sure you could draw out your full potential.
Thank you.
Okay. Guess that's our second deal? I feel like my bond with Maruki is growing deeper. Detox X. When Joker is inflicted with an ailment, he may recover immediately.
Right. I know.
Alright. Oh, right. Would it be okay if we traded contact information? I'll contact you when I've got time or when I need some input from you. That should do it. Now. I'd better do my part to repay you. Let's talk about mental training and presence. Let's see. First off, thanks to Maruki's mental training, my mind feels stronger.
Alright.
Oh, and here, never a bad time for a snack, right?
Well, see you.
Thank you for your help today. I'll see you around at school.
Man.
You really spent a lot of time talking to Maruki. Look how late it is. Well, if you think the sessions are worthwhile, you should try going to them again sometime. But we should definitely get some sleep for now. Tomorrow's your last day of exams, right?
Well then.
Let's call it a day and go to bed. Morgana was laying down, so we didn't really have a choice.
Yeah, so sleepy.
I ended up pulling an all-nighter once I realized today's the last day of exams.
You staying up studying?
Nah, I gave up on the exam. I was playing some games, and then before I knew it, it was morning.
I know that feeling.
Bull! You say that, but you probably just spent the whole night studying.
Morning.
Yo, look who else is yawning.
Exams are almost over, so I thought I'd make one last effort across the finish line.
Impressive, Lady Ann. You're quite different from the stupid monkey I know.
Oh my god.
Huh? Don't give me that crap. Your brain's tiny compared to mine.
Size is meaningless if there's nothing inside, you know.
What was that?
Will you please shut up? You're gonna make me forget everything I remember. Huh? Am I imagining things?
What's wrong?
What? You see a groper or something?
No, that's not it. It's nothing.
Hmm?
Oh my god, that guy got off. Isn't this bad? Hey, at least act like you care.
Fine. Come on.
Huh?
Hey, are you sure it's him, or are you just that self-conscious?
I'm not that.
Is there something you want?
That's my line. You are the one stalking me.
Stalking you? That's outrageous.
I know you've been following me ever since the train.
That's because...
My goodness. I had wondered why you left the car, so this is where your passion led. All is well that ends well.
I saw you from the car, and I couldn't help myself from chasing after you. I didn't even notice the calls from Sensei, but thank goodness I caught up to you.
Okay.
What?
You're the woman I've been searching for all this time. Please, won't you?
Wait a minute,
Be the model for my next art piece.
Model?
All that I've drawn till now has been lacking, but I feel a passion from you unlike anyone else.
This man's highly suspicious.
Ain't this a recruit for some shady business?
Will you cooperate with me? What do you say?
Whoa, hold your horses. Who are you anyways?
Oh, where are my manners? I'm a second year at Kosei High's Fine Arts Division. My name is Yusuke Kitagawa.
I'm Madarame-sensei's pupil, and I am being allowed residence at his place. I'm striving to become an artist.
Huh? Do you mean that Madarame? The one who was on Good Morning Japan the other day?
The very same.
You know who that is?
He was introduced as a super famous Japanese-style artist who's been recognized all over the world. But we heard that name the other day in Mementos.
Yusuke!
I'm sorry, Sensei. I'll be right there.
That old guy's Madarame?
Madarame-sensei's exhibition will begin at the department store near the station tomorrow. I'll be there to help out on opening day. Please come by. It'd be great if you could give me your answer in regard to being a model then. I bet you have no interest in the fine arts, but I'll give you tickets too. Well then, I hope to see you there tomorrow.
That guy's as easy to read as a book. You're not planning on going, are ya?
I think I will. Crap, look at the time! I'll see you later!
How dare he go after Lady Ann? I've memorized that face of yours, Yusuke.
Horny cat's jealous. Oh no.
You became acquainted with Madarame's pupil by chance? That's a little too convenient. It makes me wonder if you're even telling the truth. So be it. What I want to know most is your method. It's true that Madarame was an unforgivable criminal worthy of the scorn thrown at him. He was an adult who cultivated his own fame and fortune by sacrificing the livelihood of children. But he'd been covering his tracks for years. How did you uncover the truth in such a short span of time?
In the metaverse.
This metaverse business again? Fine. Let's suppose that people's hearts can be changed by stealing their treasure, like you've said. If so, a different suspicion arises. People have gone mad or lost consciousness, never to recover, like the subway accident in April. Depending on how you look at it, that could be taken as a phenomenon for a sudden change of heart too. Were you related to those as well?
I don't want to say.
I see. Fine. Let's get back to Madarame's case. Keep it concise and stick to the facts.
This is the last day of exams, huh? Seemed like some of those were kind of tough.
Yep.
Well, it wasn't too bad. You should have gotten a decent score, right?
It's over.
It's over. How about you?
I'm feeling confident.
You traitor!
Anyways, can we stop talking about the exams? Like it or not, they're gonna come back graded next week. Rather than focus on stuff that's over with.
What are you looking at?
The usual site. It's no use. There ain't any useful info. The number of posts are getting less and less too.
I am not letting this end as a one-hit wonder, okay?
There's no point in getting antsy, though. I know! Why don't we go eat lunch somewhere? We still have some money left over from the other day.
I want sushi then! Or domestic-raised eel.
We don't have that much left. Oh, right! There are those tickets to Madarame's exhibit. Wait, that's tomorrow.
Don't tell me. Was it love at first sight with that Yusuke guy?
It's not like that.
Of course not.
When I was watching that special on TV, his artwork was pretty nice. Plus, we've got free tickets. Besides, this could also be related to what we heard in Mementos.
Madarame, was it?
I'm curious too.
That aside, what should I do about the other 2 tickets? Wanna go appreciate some fine arts for once?
Fine arts, huh?
I suggest we should all go together. Appreciating the fine arts builds character. A phantom thief who can't identify an original is lame.
Well, if everyone's going...
It's settled then.
This should be fun.
Just the phrase going to an art exhibit sounds kind of mature. Let's meet at the exhibit entrance tomorrow.
Okay.
Tomorrow we go to that exhibit with Lady Ann. I'm curious to know if this Madarame has anything to do with the name we heard in Mementos. We can't afford to be late tomorrow. We'd better not go out right now. So I keep thinking about what Nakanohara said. Could we have been talking about the famous artist Madarame? Sounds about right. Seconded. Great. The name really stood out to me. Yeah, I mean, guys ever heard of someone else called Madarame? It's really not that common at all. If what we heard is true, Kitagawa-kun is studying under a corrupt teacher. You mean a teacher who treats people like tools? Kitagawa-kun's life is probably pretty terrible. We gotta look into this. And look into it we will.
Write something.
Tomorrow. Thank you for joining for this episode of Persona 5 Royal. It was a long one, even though it didn't really feel like we did anything, huh? Either way, we got through another week, and we continued the Mishima Confidant. We started the Yoshido Confidant. We continued Ryuji's Confidant. We continued Takemi's Confidant. We also started Maruki's Confidant. And we learned that I really am terrible at impressions, aren't I? Especially when I have to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in one episode. Anyway, thanks. It's been fun. Let's meet again sometime.